Welcome, welcome, my fellow water sign, Scorpio. This reading is for you. If you are not a Scorpio and you're watching this, this is not for you. This is only for Scorpios this week of November 2nd with your host, Sean here, with Intuitive Insights. So, with that said, I am going to discuss a few things and then we'll get right into the reading here today for your energy for the week of November 2nd. So, Scorpios. If you are in need of a reading, any healing, any guidance, everything is down in the description. Please, don't be afraid to head over to my Gmail there. Do not be afraid to head over to the Gmail, like I said, and in the description, in the subject box, put tarot reading. I'll know what that's for. I do check my email daily, and I'll get back to you if you would like a private reading or like one here. We can work that out for you here. So with that said, I do have my QR code up top there. It goes over to my Cash App. I would like to see a little bit more Scorpios in the room. Scorpios, water signs. Hop on in. Let's see what the messages are for you. So with that said, let's jump right in. Let's see where your energy readings are going here, and let's see what you got going on for the week of November 2nd with your energy. Your energy. Where do you see your energy? How do you see your energy going? The last two readings, I'm going to say this, the last two readings for Pisces and Cancer today, we're talking about wands. Wand energy. We got a card right here already. Right there. We got two of them. Somehow, some way, they were flipped over already, so we're moving forward on them. Which is reverse card and a forward card. We got the seven of clubs, which is reversed. No, it's just forward. The seven of clubs is forward. The jack of diamonds is reversed. So what I'm seeing here is, someone's having a lack of motivation here. Overwhelmed, lack of motivation. Someone's not having that strength to move. They feel like they want to give up. Lack of planning. Ooh. Scorpio, what's going on here? There is forward movement. There is finding confidence. Finding confidence to have motivation. Whoever I'm speaking to out here at the Scorpio, it feels like you want to give up this week. You want to give up energy. You want to give up. You're having this lack of confidence. You don't have this motivation. You have some challenges going on. There's some challenges going on out here with you. Let's see here. Reversed. Six of clubs. Reversed. Five of spades. Forward. Four of spades. Forward. Eight of diamonds. Both reversed. Six of hearts and the ace of spades. Spades. So what we're seeing here is balance, harmony. There is some success here, though. It does look like your hard work is going to be paying off a little bit. There is forward movement here. It also calls for rest. It calls for you to rest. You feel like you're doing too much. You feel like you got this lack of motivation. You feel like you want to give up. And that could be with finances, your setbacks with finances and everything, with your energy there. Lack of progress. Healing. Mending the past. Shadow work. Mending the past. Call to forgive. Call to forgive. Again, this is talking about shadow work. Again, this is another reading about shadow work. It's talking about doing healing, resting, getting past this lack of motivation here in the beginning of the week, getting past this lack of motivation, overcoming. See, you got the ace. You got the ace of spades here at the end, and that's stating that there's new beginnings and opportunities here. There's forward movement. There is forward movement. There's change. There's forward movement. But see, you're not going to have that forward movement. You're not going to have that forward movement here in your emotions and be able to overcome this lack of motivation here unless you have hope and faith. You got to have hope. You got to believe in yourself. You got to have that balance. You got to have that. You got to have that hope. You got to believe. You got to believe in yourself. You got to have hope. You got to have balance, harmony. These are just energies I'm feeling. Balance, harmony, healing with hope and faith. Let's see here. Just pull some cards here, universe. Higher spirits, higher angel spirits. Let's see what my Scorpios need to do on healing. What is the healing messages for my Scorpio? What are the healing cards that they need to really focus on, Scorpio? Yeah. Maybe that's not the right message. I need to not the right message for you. How can they work on this? No, let me ask you this. Let me ask this. And let's see this. Let's move from healing. Let's move from the message of healing to the message of hope and faith. To have this lack of motivation, feel like they want to give up. What can they do with this hope and faith to really move forward from this lack of motivation? How can they use the hope and faith to really move through this lack of motivation here? This lack of motivation. Let's see here. What do we got, Source? What do we got, Source? Source. Open faith. Open faith. Hope and faith here. What do we got for the hope and faith of this forward movement here that they need with their energy, this burnout energy? Okay. Let's see here. I got a bunch of cards that came out. We got a couple wands. We got the Chariot. Let's see what we got here. Okay. 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 Scorpio. This six of swords was reversed in the for Cancer. It was reversed for Cancer. The Page of Wands was forward for Cancer. It was reversed for Pisces. It's reversed for you here, Scorpio. You have more wand cards here. You got 5 wand cards. This is another wand reading for Pisces, Cancer, and for now Scorpio with your wands. You got a couple other cards here. We'll go over them here. We got the Musician forward, Musician reversed, 3 of Pentacles forward, 10 of 9 of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Page of Wands reversed, 6 of Swords forward, the Ace of Cups forward, the 7 of Wands reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Five of Wands forward. We're going to start here with this reading on the bottom row. So it goes bottom, middle, and then here. So the first card is this the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, reversed. The last card is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles here, which is the last card. So we got the first card, which is the Seven of Wands, reversed. This card here is this, the Three of Pentacles. Let's see what the advice is here. Let's see what the advice is. I'm going to read some cards here and give you advice all in one. So what's your energy here with this? With this energy here of this lack of motivation, lack of moving forward, you feel like you got to get through this hurdle. You got to get over this hurdle. You got to get over that lack of motivation. You got to get over it. You got to get over it to really move forward. You got to move through that door. You got to move forward. You feel like you're not ready to move forward. You're not ready to move through that. You're not ready. You got a lot of choices, a lot of emotions going on, a lot of emotions going on. You're not ready to deal with these emotions. You're not ready to deal with them yet because you're not really ready to fight with your emotions. You're not really ready to see them. You got this path. You're ready to go forward on this path. You got forward movement here. Exactly what it said here. Exactly what it said. So what this is stating here is it's time to rest. Time to rest a little bit, to really understand yourself, to really focus yourself, so you can move forward. So you can really move forward here, to really know how you want to nurture your own emotions, your own self, nurture your own self, to really help yourself. So it looks like the beginning of the week you're feeling some doubt, you're feeling some stress, you feel like you want to give up. But the middle of the week, you're going to start relaxing, doing some rest a little bit, understanding yourself a little bit, moving yourself a little bit forward. Into the week, though, that's when you're going to start seeing, you're going to start moving forward. Maybe Thursday, Friday, you're going to start picking up a little bit. The musician, you don't really have that spark yet, but you're starting to get that spark. You're starting to feel that spark. So you can start seeing what you want out of your own self, out of your own Three of Pentacles. Start seeing your own wealth. Your own self-wealth, your own benefits, your own knowledge, your own self. Seeing what your self-worth is to yourself. And you're going to start understanding that this week, and you're going to start seeing what you value, Scorpio, in your own energy, in your own self-worth, and where you want to put your energy at. Because your energy is sacred. Your energy is where you want your energy to be. Your energy is where you want it to be. Again. The most positive card in this deck. And welcome in. This is your reading for Scorpio. This is the most positive card in the deck I can give you. It is sun power. The sun. There's light on all of this. There is light here today with your emotions. There is light. This is light. There is light in your emotion. There is light. There is a positive side of you that you can bring out to really understand your self-worth, understand you, understand your feelings, your emotions, instead of this lack right here. Where is it at? Instead of this lack of motivation right here, instead of this lack of motivation, which is the forward card, forward, the Seven of Clubs, instead of this lack of motivation here, finding your own path, confidence. You're going to find your own path moving forward. See how Scooter is moving forward? He's moving forward in either direction. He's moving forward. It's telling you have options here. You see a clear path forward at the end of the week to really fill your cup, to really fill your cup. You want to fill your cup. You want to be like, here, I have my wealth is here, my power is here. I have it inside me. I just there's hope. You got to have hope and faith. Really tap into hope and faith this week. I would really start looking at how you value your hope and faith and really work on positive changes because your hard work is paying off. You're feeling like this week you have a lack of motivation in the beginning. Like, yeah, I'm getting myself down. I don't feel like moving forward a little bit. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in a little like slumpish. But you're gonna start like Wednesday. I see you're gonna start doing some healing. Start really taking some rest in this time that you're like this, and you're gonna start really working on understanding the messages that are coming through up here, understanding them to really put them to use to move forward, understanding your self value. I'm getting value, like valuing yourself. I'm getting that a lot in my head. Like it's really coming out. You want to value yourself. What do you value? Where do you see your value? In your emotions, in your life. Where do you value yourself? Because I'm gonna look at it. Look at this. This is something for you to tap into this week, Scorpios. The Seven of Wands reversed. The Three of Wands reversed. The Five of Wands forward. The Page of Wands reversed. The Nine of Wands reversed. The Seven of Clubs reversed. The Five of Spades forward. That's where I would look. That's where I would look this week. That's where I would really look. That's where I would really look to really understand this card. Understand the Ace of Cups forward. To understand that card. To understand that card with this Six of Swords. To really understand the Ace of Cups, which are Six of Swords, I would focus on those other wand cards. Focus on those other cards because you got energy all over the place here. You got that lack of motivation. You're not really feeling it, but you're really going to step forward this week and start understanding it. Meditation, again, I'm seeing meditation. Same as I told Cancer. Meditation here. And Pisces also, meditation. If you really meditate, you can really understand where your emotions are going here. You can really understand what you need to do is shadow work. I'm seeing shadow work again. You really need to do some shadow work this week. Shadow work, shadow work, shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. Shadow work. I can't stress it enough. This is really about shadow work this week. Tapping into getting over this hurdle with the lack of motivation. Understanding your emotions, your value. You have lots of emotions, understanding them. Understanding your energy. Where are you putting your energy? How do you want to see your energy? How do you want to see your energy? Where do you want to see your energy move forward? How do you want to... You're the warrior. You're the warrior. Where do you want your energy? Where do you want it? Because you're moving forward some way, somehow, to really get here. To fill your cup. Because you want to have value. You want to have value. It's just how are you going to know where to value yourself if you don't figure out how to value yourself? You're not going to understand where to value yourself if you don't know how to value yourself. And that's what you need to work on. Understanding how to value yourself. And I'm going to say this. Stick around. I am going to be doing some meditation here in the upcoming weeks here on my channel. So stick around for that. Pay attention to that. That might help you and guide you a little bit. But I think that's the messages that my Scorpios needed to hear. But I am going to pull some affirmation cards for right now. Pull some affirmation cards here for you, Scorpio. Scorpios, what do my Scorpios need to hear today? To give them some motivation. To give them some motivation, what do they need to hear? What do they need to hear to boost their motivation? Let's see here. All right, we need one more card. One more. That card's speaking to me. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Scorpios. Today I am grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. Hope. Faith. Today I will breathe. Today I will face challenges. I will call a mental timeout. I will consciously breathe with my eyes closed and focus on slowing my inhalation and exhalation. If that ain't confirmation for you, Scorpio, to do meditation, I don't know what is. That is confirmation for you to do meditation. Heavy meditation, guided meditation if you need. Today I will make a difference. Today I will stay focused, work hard, and do my very best at everything I do. Knowing how to understand your self-worth and how to use it for your benefit. So, I feel these are the messages my Scorpios needed to hear. I'm going to end it for today here. If you are in need of a reading, the QR code is up on the top there for the Cash App. If you are in need of a reading, head over to the Gmail. Everything is down in the description there. Please put in tarot reading in the subject box. I'll know what that's for. I do check the email daily. So if you are in need one, I can either get you a private reading or one here. We'll work it out however you want that. Let me know. With that said, I'm going to end it for today. And that's the messages. Bada bing, bada boom. I will catch y'all, Scorpios, from here to there. Until next week. Out.